around this message. And it's so crazy because as I say this, it's very warm and windy and what we call here where I live tornado weather, right? There are storms predicted. People are preparing for it. People are talking about it. And just as I was about to get ready to introduce the energy around this message, the sun kind of came up and it got a little bit lighter outside. What I was just about to get ready to say is there is deception in the air. Something is not what it seems, and it's very much giving calm before the storm. Like, quite literally, and also figuratively, also spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Like, um, something is off, and you need to trust the very intricate details of your discernment because you're thinking, oh, no big deal. But the fish that you smell in the air is very much giving fish. Yeah. The fish that you smell in the air is very much giving something that's fishy. Absolutely. It's light. It's a hint of it. It's almost mixed in where there is this sense of normalcy. Like, for example, anytime a possible storm is like announced or whatever like that, people prepare. People like kind of go on with their lives until they kind of know exactly the extent of it. So the deception is being mixed in with what I hear normalcy. But the truth of the matter is, ain't shit normal. Ain't shit normal. It's not giving what it's supposed to give. I got a card coming out in the reverse already. Let's see what this is. Pause. Pause coming out in the reverse. It says you're being asked to pause before you make a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back, look at all the possible outcomes, and make sure that you're heading in the right direction before you go forward. But this card is coming out in the reverse. So, Spirit, let's clarify what that means. Why is pause? When we're talking about the energy of deception, one would think that pausing to look around is very much needed. Let me tell you what I just heard. In the energy of deception, pause is very much needed, but there's some energies here. There's some energies here that do not want you to pause. They, however you want to label it, does not want you to see the truth of the matter. The very next card that came out was patience, and then in the middle of the deck, flip backwards was step back, and then the next card was coming back. It is time. Okay, so all of those are the opposite energy of not pausing, right? Of going forward, full ahead. What this message is, patience, step back. It's time is, wow. You see this card here, you have a time piece in the middle of a circle. I just heard you were in the eye of the storm, and that's so interesting to me because this card also has a circle too. And we're in where I live, like I said, tornado weather. And this energy wants you to be unprepared, aloof, and not paying attention. This energy is telling you to take your time and pay attention. Be patient for clarity on what you feel. That off feeling that you had. Slow down, pay attention, step back, get things into perspective. It says you're being asked to step back from your life and to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. And pausing right there with that energy. Earlier, a minute or two ago, I said you're in the eye of the storm. When it comes to a tornado, they say that actually being in the eye is the safest place to be because it's the most still place. All of the action that's going outside of the whirling winds and the debris and everything that's getting picked up, that's where the danger is because those things are getting thrown around. And what this card says, span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. You feel like because you're in the middle and you see all of these things going on around you, all of this chaos, all of this destruction going on around you, you're feeling like you're in the most dangerous place. But what I'm hearing Spirit telling me is that you're actually in the most protected space. But it's about shifting your perspective. It's about shifting your perspective.